This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Drag that out of the way.
Big promises in a big storm.
I needed a guy who was at Adam's level.
Fail big time. Competition heats up on the hill,
Come here to get scooped by all.
I got this place sewing up, James.
forcing Jamie and his crew into a dangerous corner. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option. Blast of winter is rolling through British Columbia's Cascade Mountains.
That's just a real ugly mess up there. Looks like they got a lot of snow down here. Lots of snow.
Trucks are spun out on all three highways.
Is snow covered with large sections of black ice here, just to give you a heads up.
Everything's closed, man. Everything.
And up at the summit of the Coquihalla Highway, the southbound lane has been shut down for over an hour.
Now we got a wreck here up by the Coles Lake turnoff. Pickup in the trailer, he's got his boulder and toolbox all over the road. Trooper being in behind him, he's got his broken steering box, and oh, I tell you, should have stayed at home drinking beer.
The overnight freight is stopped dead.
I guess what's happened here is a light-duty vehicle jackknifed in front of the truck here, and they sort of wrapped themselves around each other. But what we're going to have to do is basically get out of the way here so Al can pull this one straight, and hopefully then we can get the highway open.
Tow truck coming south in the northbound lane.
Got a lot of traffic here.
Al Quiring's been doing tow-ups for hours.
Yep. Just back this up and we'll drag that out of the way, and then we'll get the road open.
The bed of the pickup is still wedged under the semi-trailer, but Al's first job is to move the debris from the pickup's trailer.
The welder from the back of the pickup truck, I believe, here. And there's also the big, what we call a dry box, big toolbox there, too.
Yeah, there's some pickups and everything on the other side of me there, Al. Yeah.
A lot of my family's customers go up and down that corridor, and if they're backed up in traffic, they're not making profit for their family, so keeping the freight moving.
And there's more at risk than money.
All it takes is somebody not paying attention on a highway, and nothing worse than running into the back of a parked semi.
Let's grab the steel box there. Get your fingers out of there.
Go for 10, 12, 14, 18 hours there in a heavy snowstorm, and it'll seem like 15 minutes.
I'm just going to park that there for now. I'm going to come back and pull the pickup truck and trailer, then we'll be able to open up the road.
When I'm done the job, I'm heading home for Mama's dinner. So the sooner we get at it, the sooner we're eating. When I'm towing, I like to eat.
But the snow isn't stopping. Al's dinner will have to wait.
Anybody know what's going on with Highway 3?
South of the Coke, on Highway 3, one of Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue's best customers has spun out, trying to get over Allison Pass.
Well, at least they got Jamie on it. I'll get it cleared up and delayed.
It's the perfect call for Jamie's newest driver, who has taken over the aging tandem that used to belong to Jamie's most senior driver, old Bruce.
Where we're going, it's fairly remote. Not a lot of services around. It is a provincial park.
Howie Irwin is a heavy recovery vet who used to work the coke for Jamie and his brother before buying his own truck and moving to the city.
This is what I've always done. This is what I've always liked. This is what keeps me going every day, so I decided to jump back into it after 2 years off.
I needed a guy who was kind of at Adam's level. He understands the mountain just like Adam does. Those guys can read the highway.
I feel like a racehorse stuck in the gate half the time. And then as soon as the gate opens, just bang, gone.
Yeah, you know I'm running my old truck still, but it's just getting to the point where the tail's wagging the dog, so I gotta stop the bleeding and park it for a while.
You'd be the only, full-time tandem guy here.
Adam's not gonna be here in the winter?
Adam's done. Well, he's not done. He's gone to Alberta, so we're gonna kind of keep the old trucks hanging around here to do here, right?
Jamie recently expanded to Alberta and sent most of his state-of-the-art wreckers to the oil patch. He's relying on the rotator and Bruce's old truck to keep the coke open.
So you want to use this as a frontline unit then? He wants me to drive the old 750 that Bruce had.
You have a hard time getting drivers to drive older equipment. You really do. There's the odd duck. This is going to be our #1 truck for now.
All right.
But there's a couple single axles too, and the rotator's here too.
Jamie needs an operator who can handle the coke.
Well, it's all right. It's just miles, right?
And he won't find a better driver than Howie.
Okay, cool, man. I know what the challenge is. I know how the truck operates. I know how to make it perform to what I need it to do.
Howie loves the old school trucks. He doesn't want a brand new truck. So he's a perfect fit for what we've got going on.
I'm used to being self-sufficient and out in the bush, and I am the rescue party. So, nobody coming for me.
Now, Howie's on the way to his first job, heading 40 miles up Highway 3 to rescue a stranded B train.
It's my first big truck call back after 2 years at not towing, so, it's pretty imperative to me that I get it done right.
Yeah, no one up here.
Damn near a foot of snow.
Driving into a fairly substantial storm. There's not a line to be seen on the road other than the tracks from 2 vehicles passing in the dark. It's accumulating. It's what I like to call greasy.
The worst conditions on a road full of sharp curves.
I used to get driving complaints coming through here all the time because they're 50-kilometer-an-hour corners, and we're all doing 75, 80K an hour through here like it's a race car.
I am the rescue party. Nobody coming for me.
On Highway 3, Heavy Rescue's newest driver is down.
Yeah, wonderful. Next thought I had was fuel leaks, oil leaks, how's the motor? Is it gonna drive home? Self-preservation mode.
Yeah, there's damage. There's always damage.
Howie lost control on a sharp corner. His rear end slid around, and the truck slammed backwards into the ditch.
No service. 5-0. Is anybody on here? Crap.
It's the first big storm of the season. With only 2 big wreckers left in BC, Jamie is down half his fleet.
How?
Typical Howie fashion. it all up as soon as you show up.
3:30 in the morning, been gone an hour.
I can't make any excuses for it. I screwed up.
We're waiting for somebody to show up so I can get a phone call to the office.
We're here till help arrives, and I knew the only help that could come and get me was Jamie.
Do you feel like making a phone call for me when you get down into town?
Sure.
I got a call from our dispatcher telling me about Howie being in the ditch up here.
It's not the kind of recovery call Jamie wants to make.
Bruce loved that truck. I love driving that truck.
Sweet truck when she's done.
Putting a wicked sound system in it, and all underneath the body, they're gonna put strobe lights.
Just waiting to see what he's gonna say. If I'd have shown up in his seat, I'd have knocked me out.
Yeah, we found a tow truck. I'll turn around, we'll get you out of here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hoping it comes out like as easy as it went in.
Jamie has to avoid causing more damage to the old 750.
Will that clear?
He uses the rotator's lifting power to raise the truck straight up without dragging the undercarriage over the rocks.
Are you clear?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing around now, okay? He's on the ground, eh?
This is the worst time of the year to have a crash.
That's bad there, that's hard to fix. Whole fuel tank too, eh?
Didn't blow a hole in it, but it got a good-sized dent. It was sideways on me before I even got to the corner.
This truck might even be a write-off.
It's kind of depressing. That's the only other big wrecker we have besides this here, because I've sent everything else out to Alberta.
I'm just gonna limp her home now and then go from there.
You can do a million good jobs. You only remember the one.
First day on the job, first call out that he goes on, and he's in the ditch. Just luck of the draw.
As Howie limps home, it's up to Jamie to finish his job.
Okay, then we'll get him out of there as quick as we can.
A job that's now costing him money.
What a way to start your first day.
In northern Alberta, the roads to the oil fields are littered with so many wrecks.
That's a pickup truck rolled over.
They're sometimes abandoned for days at a time.
I can't believe they leave cars in a ditch like this around here. It's like right there.
It's up to Adam Gazzola to manage Jamie's new recovery operation here.
Every truck we had was just going flat out. It's really picking up, almost scary. We don't have the equipment to handle it.
This morning, Jamie's new Alberta hire, Colin, is gassing up on his way to another recovery.
Just grabbing some fuel to make sure that we don't run out of fuel up there on the 881.
Colin's a city driver, fresh from Vancouver.
All right, off we go.
He's got a lot to prove.
I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if I could tow on the highway and tow in the severe winter conditions.
The info I have so far is that I have a medium-duty vehicle that's either slid off into the ditch or has rolled over into the ditch.
A pickup truck in the woods looks like a simple job, but there's added pressure. Adam will be watching from down the road.
Adam's very, very good at what he does. He takes the time. He's meticulous to make sure that the details are there.
What are you doing? I'm just turning around. You're right behind me. Stay off the road until we got the sign set up. All right.
Guy that ain't thinking starts going out on the highway. I'm a stern boss. I want things done a certain way. It's not loosey-goosey. It's gotta be done right.
The recovery is just 15 miles north of Lac La Biche on Highway 881, a main route to northern Alberta's new oil field developments.
So you kind of want to get out of here as quick as you can.
A bottleneck here will cost the economy thousands of dollars a minute.
It should be a really simple pull. We should be out of here in about 10, 15 minutes.
Colin will use Adam's heavy wrecker, HR 52, to pull the truck straight out of the ditch.
That's coming.
But this simple pull has a hidden challenge.
Not a lot of room. This vehicle here is designed to go on the train tracks. So it's got some extra landing gear, running gear here.
The truck's fitted with metal wheels that can lower from the bottom of the chassis. It can then drive along the railroad to reach remote work sites. It leaves the pickup with low clearance.
Something.
Colin, let's go here.
The heavy steel framework is stuck on a stump.
Is it possible you guys can give me the whole highway for a couple minutes?
Are y'all hooked up, ready to go?
Oh yeah, I'm all hooked up to it and everything, and I've tried pulling it a couple times, but she's fighting.
Colin has to reposition the truck for a better angle and close down both lanes of the highway.
He's used to hooking up and going and not used to probably working on 2-lane roads like this. So it's definitely a culture shock for him. He's got to learn to get her off the road. Then you can around with it. Come on.
Finally, the truck clears the stump.
Well, we got her up. Now we're just gonna get ready to tow it.
It's always good when you get a job done. We'd been there a little too long. Definitely nice to see the traffic start rolling.
Hopefully he just hooks it up real quick and gets it off the road. Only time will tell if Colin will be a heavy rescue guy.
That's why we wear steel toe boots.
It's too early to tell.
Okay, we are ready to go. I hope Adam would have approved of that. I'm just gonna go up and turn around, Adam.
Hey. For me, it looked like it took a long time. So.
Back in BC, the yard is filling up with recoveries from last night's storm.
Here comes the truck.
But one wreck in particular catches Jamie's attention.
Unbelievable.
The pickup that belongs to his stepson, Brandon.
Unreal. Yeah, you just hammered this thing, man. The cab's touching the box.
Yeah.
Last night, he spun out and hit a power pole.
Doesn't that show you how quickly your life can change in a minute? I don't know, Brandon. I don't know, to be honest with you. This is a pretty big deal here. Really big deal.
You have a hard hat?
Brandon's already completed a course in heavy rescue.
Keep going.
Hoping to convince his stepdad to give him a chance on the bigger trucks in Alberta.
Beautiful job.
Hey, got it. Let's go get my course.
But Jamie's having second thoughts.
You've been talking about going to Fort McMurray. Why do you want to go there?
The work is better there. There's more opportunity for me to, right here, right now. I wake up every morning and, there's no calls, there's no wrecks, there's nothing to do, and it's just like the odd job every once in a while. And I feel like out there it would be perfect opportunity for me to grow into a man, because I'm almost 19 years old now.
I don't feel comfortable I can send you in that environment without first knowing that you're okay to do it here. I don't want to have him at the side of the highway, dead. I think it'd be irresponsible of me to throw him in a vehicle and send him there.
What's wrong with me
You
going out
haven't
there and
shown me,
fighting?
and it's not.
How have I had the opportunity?
Well, I'm going to give it to you.
The opportunity is calling my name out there. There's snow on the ground. There's ice on the. There's ice all over the roads.
It's not all about that. It's about customers and taking care of the customers.
Oh my God.
So I wouldn't be a good stepdad. I wouldn't be a good business owner. I wouldn't be anything.
It happens to people every day, though.
Yeah.
Unexpected things happen.
You're not
every day.
going, so that's just the way it is. If you want to prove to yourself here, I'll let you do that. I'll bring the little tow truck here again, and that's what it is.
What's that?
I'm ready to do things. I'm ready to work. It's not like I've been wasting hours and hours studying and doing tests and doing courses for nothing, for him to tell me I'm not mentally prepared.
What? At the end of the day, he hasn't proven himself here. You know, I can't, with good conscience, send him to go on a job like that.
There is no chance to prove myself here. I've been trying to prove myself since day one. No, I'm done here. Done.
Snowing on the top of the coast. Yeah, I hear it coming.
It's Monday morning. A fresh storm is sweeping over the coast.
It'll be a blizzard when they get to the top.
We've had some waves of very heavy snow. We've had some pretty high winds associated with it, limiting visibility. So it's been a challenge. We had a semi-wipe out a power pole up at the north end. And here we are with another one spinning out.
Hold traffic at Box Canyon.
Al Quiring and his single green wrecker
Everything's off, it's gonna cut down. Yeah, that one.
have been on the hill since before sunrise.
Not letting anybody through till they clear the highway.
And he's got more work than he can handle.
Smasher's all screwed up right now. Well, it's gonna be an all day up there then, isn't it?
Just before 11 a.m., Jamie answers a call to help out on the hill.
Police called us to come and tow the guy, and now he's not there.
They can't get a hold of Jamie Davis?
Clearing's up there.
Oh, that says it all.
Sounds like we might have got the scoop by Al, so. You know, if Al's there and he's scooping the job, he may not even know that the police called us, right? You know, us leaving the yard without a credit card number or some kind of way to confirm payment is absolutely stupid. Might as well buy a Tim Hortons franchise and be warm all day.
The cops called us to go up there to do that job, and then I hear you're doing it. It's like, oh, I'm turning around.
I got this place sewing up, James.
$400 in fuel to come here to get scooped by Al.
You got rust on your chrome, James.
Yeah, I'm never gonna buy chrome again.
I don't waste money on chrome. All that money in chrome, who pays for that? Cable's all rusty. The chrome. Big green always wins.
I've been scooped once by Al, I've been scooped by Al 100 times, so you know what? Losing is a part of winning. If I won all the time, it would be no fun.
In Lac La Biche, Alberta, at the entry point to Highway 881, Adam's crew has set up a new shop for their gear.
When's the water coming?
Sometime today. Hopefully all we gotta do is turn that pump on. It should prime itself, you think. Hopefully.
But the crew's been too busy to find a home for themselves.
The living accommodations aren't very good. We're staying at the shop and there's nothing there, no furniture, stove, fridge, anything like that. Colin's been sleeping in the Western Star. I slept on the shop floor for the last 2 days. And it's a business, right? It's not a homeless shelter. And I just basically lay these two towels on the floor here. First, I lay the box spring down, right? I lay that on the floor. Then I got my back supporter here. I got nice French doors out my bedroom. Just bad.
Kevin's living in a little more luxury.
I just jump in her and I recline the seat and I pull out my Netflix and watch some TV.
Got that homey feeling to it, eh?
Here's my pillow.
Here. Welcome home, boys.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Back in BC, there's more bad weather blowing in. And Jamie's finally found some work for his rotator, just down the road from his shop.
He's just stuck here a little bit, lost traction. Looks like his trailer found a sinkhole. Nearly half his axles are sunk in the back. He only needs a quick pull here. This isn't anything too dynamic, so we'll be in and out of here in no time. So I'm gonna run some cable out, clamp this leg down, and then I'll pull you.
It's not major work, but Jamie's not complaining.
No, any job will do right now.
Jamie moves the rotator forward for the pull. But the line snags on something.
The line caught up on the tensioner, so we just have a bit of damage. So when I get back, I have a repair to do, believe it or not.
The tensioner helps guide the winch line back onto the spool.
It's gonna be costing us money.
Jamie's able to finish the job, but the rotator will have to be pulled off the road till it's fixed.
Good things are going in Alberta. This is the first job I've done probably in, I'm gonna say 3 weeks.
Yeah, chain up sign and everything, and people are spinning out.
Back up the hill, the conditions are getting worse.
And the snow hit us hard, and Sammy's just started spinning out left, right, and center. A bunch of cars spun out on the hill. It's just a complete mess.
They had the plow truck, 3 of them going up, dropping sand and scraping it down.
Right now,
we're spinning.
even the plows are having a hard time.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, I'm buggered.
With Jamie stuck making repairs, another job goes to Al Quiring.
Drop a couple gears. Take you right up the wall there. We're gonna do a tow plow, snow plow combination.
I hear that they had to tow one of the sanding trucks up because he couldn't get up there.
This is the part where he hands over the cash.
Well, we're getting her sorted out. Just called to release the traffic. Cold water 10, go ahead.
I've run out of things to tow, I guess. You got anything else?
At the moment, we're happy. Traffic's on its way, so we'll see how she goes.
Down in Hope, Jamie's working on a new plan.
What we've decided to do is take these 2 aeroboard trucks, and these trucks can work the hill or work the highways, be our first point of contact with the customer.
It's a quick response truck aimed at securing accident scenes for heavy rescue before the competition.
This is exactly what we pictured. This is exactly what we did on the computer, and it's perfect.
And the plan could be the perfect opportunity for Brandon.
I knew he was mad, so I kind of came up with the idea that we should put Brandon into one of these trucks. I'm gonna get you to kind of do a road service patrol.
Okay.
So every day in the morning, early in the morning and then late in the afternoon, you're gonna run up and down the highway and check on broke down motors. When a customer breaks down or has an accident or runs into a problem, our guys are right there. I know you wanted to go up to Fort McMurray, and I want to make sure that you've got what you need to do before you go there. That's all.
Okay, well, maybe if I prove myself in this thing, would you maybe send me up in a truck similar to this, doing a job similar to this?
It's very possible. You're going to be the first point of contact with a customer. We can give them a price, the whole works.
Okay,
right?
Cool. Drive this thing around, do what he wants me to do, help out up the hill, create more business and more work for the towers down here. I'm going to be competing with everyone else that wants to go up on the hill. I don't like to lose. I hate losing.
She is real slick up here, doesn't she?
Sheet of ice here, buddy. Sheet of ice.
As night falls, the temperature drops to 5 degrees. The heavy snow has compressed into a thick layer of ice.
Turning it ugly when I was coming down.
It's the perfect recipe.
104 to base.
For a busy night on the Smasher.
10-4, I'm on my way up.
At the summit of the Coke, truckers chain up for the steep descent into the valley.
All getting dirty is part of the job.
Pepper Thiessen has been driving truck for 5 years.
If I didn't have chains on, I probably wouldn't make it.
She knows trying the hill without chains would be suicide.
Skylock corner, just before you get into the good stuff, there's a skating rink.
When you're going down a hill and it's icy, you know, it can go squirrely, like really quickly.
Make sure you're going real freaking slow.
Brandon sets up near the snow shed. And right away, one sedan catches his attention.
You don't drive 110 when it's pure ice. But when I see people driving past me just ripping, I'm thinking, you know what? See you in the ditch. Want to afford a base? Here I'm up by Porsche, and looks like there's going to be more to come tonight. I think it's a good idea to send someone out here.
And almost on cue, just a few miles down the hill, the sedan sits smashed in the middle of the highway. The car tried to pass a semi, lost control, and sideswiped the truck. A second big rig driver hammered the brakes. He jackknifed, and now the highway is completely blocked.
You're coming down, go real easy because she's all blocked up.
Pepper is caught right behind the accident.
I barely stopped before the first accident happened, and I'm shaking. I don't want anyone to hit me, too.
I hear this girl on the mic saying, there's been an accident, there's a jackknife semi, hit another semi, which a car hit a median, and I'm like, oh wow, this is good. I'm gonna get down there and check it out, right?
Pepper's still in danger. More trucks are coming down the icy hill, and she's got nowhere to go.
Honestly, I'm scared sitting here, really scared. Don, there's another guy that's trying to jackknife coming towards me.
Make sure you're going real freaking slow.
It's an icy night on the Coke.
Somebody spun out in the middle, just after Porsche.
And the road is completely blocked. A speeding car tried to squeeze past a semi and sideswiped the truck. The big rig totaled the car, and a second semi jackknifed right beside the first.
I barely stopped before the first accident happened, and I'm shaking.
Trucker Pepper Thiessen is still in a bad spot.
I'm in a Super B and I'm loaded, and I don't want anyone to hit me, too.
Stuck on a curve at the bottom of the icy hill.
Don, there's another guy that's trying to jackknife coming towards me. Yeah, this guy just stopped. He didn't hit me, so that's good, but he's almost blocking the road now, too.
All of a sudden, I saw the truck starting to jackknife, and I was like, you know, white knuckle right on the steering wheel.
Ain't gonna be going anywhere for a bit. 2 containers tangled up there in the corner.
10-4.
Brandon is on scene within minutes.
We have 2 tractor trailers hit each other and a car.
His first night on patrol is already paying off.
I radioed in right away, telling them that we got something here, you know, we're gonna be able to get a job, right? Finally found something. I'm happy. I was there within 5 minutes of the accident. Dispatching it in, getting the job up there, I felt pretty good. And I felt like, you know, that's a win for me. It's a win for Jamie Davis.
Here's our hero, Jamie Davis.
Bit of a dangerous job. It's sending your young stepson into eye of the storm. He doesn't have me to look to, and I'm not in charge.
It was slick. Holy that night, it was just slick. I'm pretty sure every vehicle was sliding. It was just bad.
Brandon is working in an accident zone where there's himself, maybe highways people around, police officer, there's all these people in the environment. Now, without anybody being in charge, it's a little chaotic, and he's having to think on his feet.
Hey, would you like to come sit in the truck and wait and warm up? Yeah? Okay. This girl's dressed in a giraffe onesie, and her tail's wiggling along while she's walking and stuff, and car's smashed up, and the road's completely blocked. There's no way through. I have the driver of the car.
Yeah.
That was in the accident right there, and she's in the back of the truck.
Okay.
If you guys want to.
Right there?
No, the truck, it's behind these semis right here.
Okay.
He's starting to make decisions for himself. He's starting to think about what other people are telling him to do.
Don's coming up for the car. Howie's coming up. and I believe maybe Phil's coming up too.
The traffic backup is getting worse by the minute, and 15 vehicles back in the line.
There's just nowhere to go, literally. I can't go back and I can't go ahead. I'm here.
A van hauling blood for an emergency transfusion is stuck.
If I run out of time on the blood, then it goes in the garbage.
A few miles up the highway, Howie is rolling toward the scene. Bruce's old truck will take months to fix.
Blew the bolts right out of the wrecker body. Look at this.
So Howie's driving a small 5-ton designed for hauling delivery trucks, not semis.
Call was, highway was blocked. All I heard was 2 trucks jackknifed in a car. We got a call from traffic services that one of them's leaking fuel.
Oh, that's a spear. That's a problem.
The truck's mud flap has pierced the fuel tank.
I don't want to wreck it. I don't want to rip it open. I don't want to drag the other trailer down the side of it.
Right now, our main concern is
just opening up the road.
Opening this up and getting rid of all the ice that's in the lanes here.
Have you got a plow truck coming up with sand?
Yep.
Plow truck's in the middle of the backup. We got to get all the vehicles in front of him out of the way so that he can bring the sand through the scene.
Whenever you're ready to get rid of the car, let's get that out of here so we can expedite moving and getting the lanes open. Please and thank you.
Just gonna turn around, come back, hook onto the car, get it out of the way, and then I'll back in and hook onto the tractor and start straightening things out.
5 minutes after Howie arrives, the flat deck shows up to deal with the totaled sedan.
I'm gonna load this car and get it out of its way.
Howie sets up to tow the first semi. But right away,
Yeah, he warned me about this left winch too.
there's a problem.
I don't want to pull from the other side.
I had a problem with hydraulic flow.
Doesn't even sound like the pump's working. Try it. Shaft's not even turning the input to the mast. I got no hydraulics.
The Coca-Cola is closed.
2 jackknife semis have completely cut off the southbound lanes of the Coke.
Hey guys, Eric MP is telling everybody to straight up.
Day late and $1 short.
A shipment of blood is in danger of going to waste.
I need to be in Vancouver right now, and this shipment of blood has got to get into production.
Jamie Davis's newest driver, Howie,
Try it.
is trying to get the road open.
Shaft's not even turning the input to the mast.
Howie's got a 5-ton truck to do what looks like a 25-ton job.
I got no hydraulics.
Howie needs to pull the jackknife semi straight, but his winch has packed it in.
You get up into the mountains, that cold really messes with things.
Howie moves to plan B.
I didn't have any chains on, so I threw a single on one side, the bottom side, to keep it from sliding, hold it up on the bank.
You hooked onto him?
Yeah, and it's
You gonna
in
try
gear.
dragging him?
Yeah.
And did it the old-fashioned way.
Howie sets up for a clutch drag pull. He'll use the power of his truck to pull the semi instead of the winch.
I just want to turn him away from the concrete a bit. I want to keep his wheels the way they are. I don't want him to. I want him to turn away from that other trailer a bit.
Is that you, 6-2?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please come back to the yard and grab the rotator?
Howie gets word the rotator's winch has been repaired.
And dispatch wanted me to come down the yard and pick up the rotator and take it back up there to finish the job. I don't need a tater. I can use a smaller truck. It's all in the engineering. It's all in the modifications as you're moving through the process.
Okay, Howie, go ahead.
Turn it this way. Turn this way. Turn that way. The tractor's got to chain up. He hasn't got enough to help him pull it out.
Since he can't roll in a straight line, All I could do was put the chains on the tire and hope that as I pull on him a little bit, if he gives it a little bit of power, he can roll up onto them, and then we can get him out of there.
Doing it. Okay, lad, watch your back.
Okay.
Number one.
Basically, I pulled him out straight and let him drive down the road and get onto the shoulder, get that one lane open.
Howie now moves on to the second semi,
There's no hangers, but all the airlines are intact.
while police start moving traffic off the icy hill.
We're opening up the fast lane here, trying to get this congestion all cleared.
Okay, we are now moving.
Pepper is the first one through.
I was lucky, very lucky.
A minute later, the blood van starts to roll.
Moving again. I don't know for how long, but
Up on the Coquihalla Highway, near Portia,
Get this guy, the first guy out of the way here.
Howie has opened a lane for traffic.
There's one.
I got movement down here.
Jackknifed.
Those that chained up got through no problem. One guy didn't chain up and he jackknifed again, so we got another one sitting in the middle up here.
The Coke is closed again, and the blood van isn't going anywhere.
We're stopped again here. Only went about 100 feet.
So yeah, another truck jackknife. So
oh jeez,
they were moving, but he decided not to put chains on, and now he's trying to get towed out.
Sand truck here. What's happening down there? What's going on?
The sand truck that could provide traction is stuck back in the lineup.
There was a bunch of trucks that took the time management skills that they had and put their chains on. He decided not to, pulling a set of Super Bs. And he wound up jackknifing because his load pushed him down the hill.
Come on, get up, put your chains on. It's gonna cost you $1,000.
We're all standing on the middle of the highway. You might as well have been pointing a gun out the window. It's 140,000 pounds of freight.
You gonna chain up or you get towed?
So we gotta do the same thing with him as we did with the first truck. Straighten him out, get him rolling.
Oh, Howie! Oh!
But the entire rig slides on the ice instead of straightening out.
They're both gone.
Without chains, the tractor's back wheels won't grip.
Okay, get out and put your chains on.
He can't get his chains on because he didn't use the flat ground in a straight line when he had the time to do it.
Once again, Howie takes the lead.
See that?
I put his chains on him. Not very happily, though.
Idiot behind the wheel. Hey! Easy, little at a time. Stop. Up. Right there. Don't move. Little bit. Stop! Don't touch the brakes. Don't hit my truck.
There's two ways people learn, money and pain.
You get your driver's license with you?
And since I'm not allowed to hurt them, I just charge them. Everybody's moving, we got the hill cleared. So once we got it open and got traffic flowing, we got everybody out of there.
It's a good night for the heavy rescue crew.
Brandon did all right. He got us alerted. He got us up there quickly before anybody else could get up there.
For Howie, it's a big victory after a shaky start.
All in 24 hours, Howie has a crash. And, you know, he goes from zero to hero and opens the highway. Really proud of him.
I'm just gonna go check with the cops and make sure they're happy.
Is it redemption? Yeah, I'd say so.
Get the drivers into a hotel and truck into the yard and go home for some sleep.
Just another night on the highway through hell.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Hang on, Ann.
A rollover into a river.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Leaves a woman clinging to life.
Clock's ticking here.
Go!
In Alberta, a 48-ton job
Other way, other way, other way, other way, other way.
turns into a nightmare for Adam's crew.
You don't what? Hey!
And on the frozen highway,
Brandon!
a careless mistake
Go, go, go!
threatens Brandon's future
Me!
in heavy rescue. This time on Highway Thru Hell,
It's a real gong show.
weather chaos paralyzes the code.
Wow, backed up for miles.
A mountain vet
How the do we get out of here?
and a city boy
How's my front wheel?
They're good.
battle an icy hill.
Get out of the... Get out of it!
And the Alberta crew faces a recovery big enough
Don't roll back, whatever you do.
to beat their biggest record.
Oh!
And Adam
I don't think we're gonna get him.
on the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option.
Traffic will be thick on this road today. Apparently it's a real gong show.
2 days before Christmas, a sudden storm is slamming British Columbia's Coquihalla Highway.
The compact snow turns into compact ice, and they can't put enough sand down on it quick enough on this highway.
Cold air hit, froze solid. We now have concrete. Trying to get it off is a real problem. And I think I'm out of sand. I don't hear anything now.
On the busiest travel day of the year, drivers are stranded.
You know, it's nice and sunny down on the coast, and you get up on top of the mountain, and it's a hell zone.
I passed a pickup truck, and then all hell broke loose.
My husband just hit the black ice just now, and the truck spin.
This road is a sheet of ice.
At 2:30, just south of the Great Bear Snow Shed,
There's an ambulance upside down.
the icy road claims its first casualties.
They can't even get out the accident. It's blocked up so bad.
Just down the hill from the ambulance, 2 semis have tangled up in the slow lane.
Nobody's gonna make it up this hill. This hill's just way too slippery.
Traffic is at a full stop.
What, you're not even plowing it or sanding it, doing anything? They can't get by all the trucks?
So is the road closed? Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
But down at Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue, the rotator is sitting idle.
We're not on rotation right now, and the trucks are all parked at the yard lined up.
Jamie's competition is on exclusive police call for 2 weeks, so he's just another driver trying to get through the mountains.
It tears me up to be in a situation where I can't provide a service to the public that the public deserves. Bugs me. Bugs me a lot.
Since he can't work for the highways today, Jamie's heading to Merritt to pick up his stepson Brandon and get him home for the holidays.
I'm being Joe Citizen today, and I'm just driving. Oh, Highway 5's closed, it's saying. Uh-oh. Oh, they've got it closed right down here. We may not be able to go to Merritt. Wow. Backed up for miles.
Christmas traffic is stopped dead, and the one guy who could help open the road is off duty.
I don't think any of this stuff would have happened if Jamie would have been up there.
A 14-hour drive northeast of Hope, there's one place where Jamie's trucks are hard at work.
There's a load of traffic.
On the highways that form a lifeline to the oil fields of northern Alberta.
10-4.
With Christmas only 2 days away,
It's like a parking lot out here.
workers are racing to get out.
It's real greasy when you get out of Aquafish all the way up past Cotton.
But an Arctic flash freeze has coated the highway with a thick layer of ice.
Feel like I should get my curling broom.
Heavy Rescue has their hands full and are fighting to keep the road open.
Okay, you're gonna come up to that semi in the ditch there. You guys set up your sign.
30 minutes north of Lac La Biche, a low bed coming around the curve hit ice and slid off the road.
Brutal, man. It sucks.
Sammy already has one lane closed. But to get the truck out, they'll have to shut down the entire highway.
Get this out of here.
It's already been a busy week for the crew.
Be the second one of today, and we got a couple more after that.
It's really picking up, almost scary. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to make it home for Christmas.
Brakes are off. And just kind of steer it up the bank.
What's going on here? The road's closed both ways.
Put your boom down. Boom in.
The crew would like to quickly pull the truck out sideways, but the low bed is impossible to drag through the snow.
Just hold your brake on.
So Heavy Rescue decides to pull it straight ahead. Adam needs Colin to lift and pull at the same time.
Lift your boom up. Hurry up.
I'm not allowed to think for myself.
We'll get the truck out so we get to the next one.
Yes, we're getting to the next one.
Nothing tow truck up the road.
I know, we saw him. We already talked about it.
Hop in and drive her.
With traffic backing up, Colin has to move the wrecker to position for the final pull.
Put her on high speed. Same direction you are, just head right there. That's how you do it.
In just 15 minutes, Adam and Colin have cleared the wreck.
Okay, Sammy, send your traffic.
So we either need Visa or MasterCard or American Express.
But they can't head to their next recovery until they collect payment.
Okay, it's 4520. Hold on one sec. Yeah, hold on. Now they want me to wait a minute.
Okay, that one's declined too.
Come on.
With wrecks in the ditch all the way up 881, Adam needs to get moving.
We're missing one number. Is there another number after that? 2 4s?
4304. So they're good to go. Thanks. Get back.
You're good to go.
All right, we got payment right here.
Okay, so what's the next one you got on hold for us?
Hey, I just heard they shut the coke down. Is that right, guys? Yes, it is closed. Multi-vehicle accident and ambulance upside down.
Back on the coke, the highway has now been blocked for 2 hours.
Holy, this is crazy.
Dozens of trucks hauling Christmas freight are trapped. And holiday travelers are in for a long day.
I haven't been trapped on the highway like this before, no.
I should have took the Fraser Academy.
Jamie Davis is still stuck in his pickup truck at the back of the line.
This is a weird experience waiting in traffic like everybody else.
Jamie's competitors are on police rotation today, and getting the highway open is solely up to them.
There's extreme times when things go crazy here, and you need to have a full complement of equipment and people to deal with it. This could be what I would describe as Armageddon in our world.
But the competition seems to have trouble just getting started.
The tow truck driver was trying to put the chains on the truck, and I'm thinking it was the wrong chain for the wheels.
He started chaining up, and then I seen they take it off. So I don't know if they wrong size chains or what, but he took off the chain, so he made her up somewhere.
Some of the stalled truckers could drive out if they'd chain up.
Full water tank, man.
Highway manager Richard Enns is getting tired of waiting.
When I got here, he finally started putting them on, but didn't know how, and here we go.
Bit of a nightmare. And it ain't over yet.
Up near Porsche, a northbound truck loses traction on the hill.
I'm trying to get some chains on now, but I just don't want this guy come smashing at me. Yeah, I'm just waiting to make sure that it's safe before I get under there. Look at this, look at this. You see why I don't want to go there? I have to just keep watching my back. That's the reason why I don't want to go under my truck. Watch out! Holy! Watch out!
5 minutes south of Box Canyon in BC, 3 separate accidents have shut down the Coquihalla Highway.
All of a sudden, over I went. Good thing he was here, or I would have slid up against this.
The trucks will have to chain up to get moving again.
Not good. There was at least half a dozen that really had no idea how to put their chains on.
First time I had to put them super singles on since I bought them new 5 years ago.
Hey, where's it go? Oh, he's going.
God, I love BC. I can't wait to see it in my rear view mirror. Come on.
The last 2 stalled trucks are finally chained up and ready to go.
10-4's gonna start moving, so I need him to move up to where that yellow sign is. He's getting up right now.
The sand truck gets through.
Lunch is when the roads are safe.
106 to base.
And at the back of the lineup, Jamie finally starts to move.
Traffic's moving a little bit now, so we get through a little bit, so you know that. In my mind, I'm thinking to myself that one day somebody's gonna figure out, hey, look, we need a guy like you to make sure this road's open. I'm having a real hard time to just say, hey, we're moving everything to Alberta.
The next morning, in Lac La Biche, Alberta, Adam is heading home to spend Christmas with his family.
Well, don't anything up.
All right, I won't.
But that means leaving rookie Colin in charge.
Sooner or later, there has to be a time where the young'un grows up and then goes on his own. Think before you do.
Get going.
Jamie held my hand for a little while, and I grew up and I went on my own. All right, okay, well, take it easy.
Have a safe drive.
Take care.
See you guys later. Drive safe, eh?
It feels good that Adam feels comfortable enough to leave me in charge. And it's good that those guys get out of here, too.
Peace and quiet.
On his way out of town, Adam stops in at the local garage where wrecker HR-68 is getting a safety inspection.
When HR-68 left BC, it was supposed to be ready to go for an Alberta inspection. And they supposedly went through that truck with a fine-tooth comb.
Jamie's new mechanic prepped the truck for its trip north.
We're changing all the fluids to make it so that Adam can go all over Alberta. And once he gets to Alberta, I don't really give a because he's out of range.
Are you guys making out with this thing?
So far, we found 3 wheel seals gone.
Yeah, they just done them rear ends, too, before we brought them up here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, the inside of this tire has oil on it.
Okay.
That indicates a wheel seal leaking inside, so we'll be pulling this one apart.
The wheels are ready to fall off, axle seals were leaking, and nobody ever caught it.
I've told them straight out, this is going to fail.
We're little bit pissed about the rear end stuff.
It's not putting Adam in the Christmas spirit on his way home for the holidays.
See, they were just done 3 weeks ago. Now my truck is going to be down for a couple days getting that stuff fixed that should have been done in Hope.
Back in BC,
we'll get her done.
Heavy Rescue's Ken Monkhouse is heading 10 miles up a remote logging road for what should be a quick recovery.
Just a pickup truck with a trailer over the embankment. Shouldn't be that hard.
With Jamie off of police rotation, every non-highway job helps. Even a small one. Don Starr's been waiting an hour for backup after his own truck failed to make it up the mountain.
I just couldn't climb it, that's all. The truck's a little light in the back end. It's made for hauling trucks, not for climbing hills like this.
And Don knows these hills. With more of his crew in Alberta, Jamie hired the 20-year mountain veteran to help keep the BC operation running.
I've seen pretty much all of it.
I was. About another 2 to 3K. The truck's only supposed to be about 10 or 15 feet over the side, but the trailer's down 40.
How steep is this freaking hill?
I haven't got a clue, bud. I only got up so far. I'll grab my gloves.
So slow and low or gumbooter, what do you think?
I don't know. I backed up to the bridge and took a run at it.
The first challenge is just getting to the site of the recovery. 2 miles up a hill of sheer ice.
Right where I spun. Well, you got more weight on the back.
Way more.
That's the difference.
The road to go in was just solid ice all the way there, and we got up to the top of the hill and we had to stop where we were going to do the recovery. We're sitting on sheer ice. Can't go backwards, can't go forwards.
We can't do anything.
Helping this guy is not really an option now because I won't be able to back up that hill.
No, that's out of the question.
We could never get a bigger tow truck in there to do the recovery on it. And you're not going to get a bigger truck in there anyways because the road's so bad, it's so narrow, and it's so covered in ice.
But Ken and Don realize their problem is a lot bigger than not being able to recover the pickup.
Well, it's got a layer of ice right underneath. You can see where your chains were digging. How the do we get out of here?
I don't know what to do here, Don. I really don't. This is sheer ice. There's a big steep embankment over here. There's a nice big ditch over here. You can't get nothing in front of it. If I try to come back down backwards, you need to end up in the ditch or over the embankment and die. What the do?
But Don's 20 years of towing has taught him a few tricks.
How about lowering your wheel lift and putting your frame forks in upside down? Would that help?
Yeah.
You might dig the road up a little bit so you get some traction.
Yeah, maybe that's the best thing to do. What if we should turn it like that? I just wonder if that's not going to dig in and make the front end swing out that way.
Suck it in and see what it does. There you go.
Once I get going, it's going to go.
Oh, you know it.
It's 22,000 pounds.
There's not enough room to turn around, so Ken will have to go down the icy hill backwards.
I'm thinking it's going to go over the edge.
If the truck starts to slide, Ken could drop straight over the cliff.
Straighten her up. Shouldn't be up here doing this. Right at that real snotty part.
There it goes. Without Don!
that real snotty part.
An hour and a half east of Hope, Ken Monkhouse is inching down an icy logging road backwards.
How's my front wheels, Don?
They're good.
Veteran mountain driver Don Starr is trying to guide Ken safely to the bottom. But even tire chains are no match for ice this bad.
Look out, Don! Look out! There it goes. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, Don, look out!
Well, we almost made it.
He just started backing down and it just started sliding. You got no control at that point. It went into the ditch side of the mountain. We were very lucky that it went in there.
Well, I think we just the wheel left, to be honest with you.
Buried. I thought that wheel lift had helped, but, well, it did until it got to that snotty part.
Yeah.
You never give up. There's always a way out. I got an idea.
What's that?
Drop the wheel lift. Keep your wheels turned the way they are. Lift the rear end up and push her out. You think that might work, or will it lift it?
All right.
Hey, you ready? Hopefully we can get it pointed in the right direction down the hill.
Just east of Hope, Adam's on the final leg of his trip from Lac La Biche.
I'm heading home to see my wife and kids, and 30 days of being away from home.
But the faulty wheel seals on his Alberta wrecker are still on his mind.
Front wheel was ready to fall off because the bearing was like, imagine them wheels coming off at 100 kilometers an hour.
Jamie's mechanic in Hope checked out the truck before it left BC.
And he was supposed to go through the whole thing. You know, you expect to find a few little things, maybe different standards in Alberta, but to find out there was major things wrong that were no-brainers, that pissed me off. What's the matter? It cost $6,000. You were the one that done the pre-trip on the truck before it left.
The brakes, I look at this stuff, right?
You would have noticed that everything was leaking.
How could I notice?
Because the oil was pulling out of all four wheels.
Didn't it go through a motor vehicle inspection?
Well, yeah, it did up there. That's why it failed and cost $8,000. You were told to pre-trip the truck before it left.
I don't have control of this.
Yeah, so you're just a mechanic. You just walk around and, you know, you take the door handle. Oh, yeah, it works, yeah.
I checked the brakes.
You should have checked the front hub before it left here. The front wheel almost came off. Would have killed somebody.
No, I tightened one side up.
Did you check the other? Obviously not.
They were tight when they left here.
Oh, yeah, it was tight, all right.
Well, I didn't know that there was work done on the front hubs.
Weren't you told to do an inspection on the truck before it left to make sure everything was good?
I did
Simple question. Were you told to do an inspection?
a motor vehicle inspection, no.
Were you told to do an inspection on the truck before it left?
Yes, and I did that.
No, you didn't.
Like,
if it was up to me, you'd be packing your tools and going home.
Pack them. Give me a ride home, I'll go.
You're not even worth a ride home, you. Hey, you find something real funny about wheels coming off and almost killing somebody?
I don't.
Well, then don't chuckle when I tell you something. You're supposed to check the truck before it leaves here.
Oh.
Because of you almost killed somebody because you didn't check the truck out.
Hold her there with the brakes.
Back up at Whipsaw Creek, Ken and Don are still trying to get Jamie's truck out of the ditch.
Try giving her a little bit.
With night falling and the temperature dropping, they're running out of time.
Okay, hold it. You got it. Don't stop. Just turn your wheels this way. Straighten them out. Okay, you're headed down. It's all yours, Ken.
I only thought that we could get the truck straight on the edge of the road, not out of the ditch. But when it came out of the ditch, we're going all the way. We're not stopping.
Ken has to make it down a mile of sheer ice with a 400-foot drop at his side.
Failure is not an option. If you go over the embankment, no one's gonna find you.
Back in town, Adam's long day is almost over. He can finally put his work problems aside.
He's gonna come home and surprise my little girl. She hasn't seen me in about a month. I think she'll be very excited. Oh. Kayla. Come here. Hey, this is why I work these long hours in these god-awful conditions, is for little moments like this.
I didn't see that one.
You missed me?
Yes.
Love you. Got you something?
Yes.
What it is? Yes, here for the toys.
Are those forks still down? Those wheel lift forks still down?
Back up the logging road, Don and Ken are on the move again.
How's it feel?
He wants to take off, but you know what?
They've reached the top of the steepest stretch of the icy hill.
I'm thinking I'm not gonna let this truck go over the embankment after all we did to get it down to where it was. I don't like to fail, and I don't like looking stupid.
Take her in low, low, and idle down.
I'm doing.
City drivers, not saying that they're not good operators. You just have to watch out for them, because if you don't, somebody can get hurt or even killed.
How's my front wheels, Don?
They're good.
Don watches for any signs of slippage.
The road's so bad, it's so narrow, and it's so covered in ice. I was just thinking we're gonna die. It's pretty weird.
Real slick in there.
As Ken inches down the hill,
No.
momentum takes over.
Get out!
Look out! Look out!
Get out of here! How's it feel?
He wants to take off.
At Whipsaw Creek, Ken Monkhouse is inching down a steep stretch of an icy logging road.
Take her in low, low, and idle down.
I'm doing.
Just steps away from a 400-foot drop.
Get out!
Once again, his 5-ton starts to slide out of control.
Get out of here!
But this time, Ken stays behind the wheel.
Ken!
Ken managed to steer the truck just enough to keep it on the road.
Buddy, I wouldn't have rode her that far. You done a hell of a job.
I feel a lot better when we're back on pavement.
I thought she was gone.
I thought so too.
Death-defying, let me tell you that right now. If Ken hadn't pulled that out, that truck would have been gone over the side.
That was crazy, man. What a ride.
Brave man, I wouldn't have rode her down. But he did. And he kept it under control, too.
Want to get out of here, get back on the road.
7 hours after arriving on the mountain, Ken and Don are back where they started.
Nightmare.
Yep. Why am I doing this? Why am I risking my life? For nothing, for no pay, not a dime. Doesn't make any sense to me.
I understand, Ken, what was going through. Towers have a different perspective on mortality than other people do. We see it so much.
Maybe this isn't meant to be.
They didn't get the wreck, but they got away with their lives.
I wouldn't have got out there if it wasn't for you, my friend, so I really respect you. I don't respect hardly anybody, but I respect you a lot. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Let's get the out of here.
But when the guys get back to the shop empty-handed, it only adds to Jamie's frustration.
You know, the first thing I want to do when I hear all this stuff is just yell and scream.
I know.
It's hard for me to be...
Jamie thinks Ken and Don should have used heavier duty chains.
I don't think that putting doubles or triples on there would have made a difference, Jamie, because it was just that frickin' icy.
I'm honestly thinking I got two guys up there that should know what they're doing and should be able to pull us off. Another no-money day.
Yeah, there was an accident I heard on the southbound side. Got a super beat gravel truck.
At 11 p.m., 2 hours up Alberta's Highway 881, Colin heads to his first solo recovery.
40 kilometers north of Conklin. We have a gravel truck in the ditch. All by myself right now.
With Adam on days off, Heavy Rescue needs Colin to deliver and keep the roads open over the holidays.
I should be able to do it all by myself. I'm pretty confident in my abilities. I don't want to be too cocky, but I pretty much, mastered it. Don't need guys like Adam barking at me that I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, yeah, he is out there, isn't he? Nice.
Well, let's go take a poop.
So you came in that way? Just spun it around?
The gravel truck, towing a loaded quad wagon, hit the brakes to avoid a passing sea can, hit ice, and spun off the road 100 feet down into the ditch.
You're lucky you missed the pole. Holy cow.
This power line, so I'm just pretty close.
Yeah, well, I'd like to pull you forward, but we got the pole in the way, right? So I'm not going to be able to get lines on you because we won't clear the pole with your trailer. So the best thing for me to do is we just back the whole thing right out. You get it? Because there's so many articulating points on it, there's an articulating point on the trailer, and then there's an articulating point at the fifth wheel. It can be a little tricky. This would be good right here.
Since Adam's away, Colin has to be his own boss.
That'll do there. Okay, where's that blocking tackle?
Without any swampers, he'll need the driver to help steer.
Just one guy in the truck driving, maybe you can sort of act as communication as well.
It can be a big responsibility when you're pulling out a $100,000 truck, and these are guys that have never done what we're doing.
All right, driver of the dump truck, you can release the brakes. Your trailer's gonna slide just a little bit down towards the hill. It's all good. I have a line on you.
If Adam's there, then I'm following his orders, and my ass is covered.
See if you can straighten out the dump truck and get it even with the trailer.
But if Adam's not there, then I'm the one that's in charge. I'm the one that's responsible.
What you doing? Turn your wheels to the right, please. Dump truck driver, turn your wheels to the right, please.
There we go. Come to me.
After just 20 minutes, Colin's got the truck up to the edge of the ditch. Now he needs to freewheel the winch and reposition to pull the truck up onto the road.
Can I get you to put all your brakes on?
The driver has to keep his brakes locked, or the truck will roll right back to the bottom of the ditch.
All your brakes are on, dump truck driver. Okay, 10-4, I'm just we're gonna do one more movement here. Whoa, brakes! Put your brakes on, apply your brakes, please. Thank you, I thought you said you did that. Brakes on! Brakes on! That was a good night's work.
Colin's made his first recovery flying solo.
Out of the ditch right now, so that's why I'm smiling.
Happy customer, that's important. Okay, let's get out of here.
Son of a bitch.
It's a 40-minute drive to the nearest settlement, and home is almost 2 hours away.
Please, Mr. Towing Guide. Please, Mr. Towing Guide.
I thought I had enough fuel, and I didn't.
On a remote patch of Alberta's Highway 881, Colin has just made his first solo recovery.
Son of a bitch.
Me.
But a careless mistake has ruined his victory. Out of fuel, Colin has to make the tower's walk of shame.
I got service here. Hey! I ran out of diesel on the 881. Oh. Yeah, so, can you bring me some diesel?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious, dude.
It'll take 2 hours for Colin's friend to make the trip with a jerry can, time that Colin can use to think about his mistake.
This is what we'll get remembered for.
In Hope, 2 days after Christmas, crews are gearing up to go back on highway rotation. But Ken Monkhouse is still reeling from his near miss up in the mountains.
So that Forest Service road was pretty traumatic. A couple people could have come real close to dying, including myself.
It may work.
Can you and me go have a chat? Private?
Just had nightmares about it every night. Wake up in the middle of the night, just freak right out. Go for a walk around the block, go back to bed, push play, the nightmare starts all over again. Are you gonna want to kill me if I go and work for a month in the city to help a buddy out? And I can go down there and pound a bunch of cash. If you're getting mad, and don't worry, I won't do it.
Well, no, I mean,
it seems like we got lots of guys and a few trucks.
I tell you, this is the worst time of the day to do it.
But I'm so out of sorts with myself.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
It's a thing because tonight we got to have guys on the go. It's just another thing that you just don't need to happen.
That's slippery news this morning. Just a traffic jam.
In northern Alberta, Highway 881 is jammed with crews heading back to the oil fields.
It's so bad you can't even pass a guy. And whereabouts exactly is this accident?
Extremely slippery.
30 miles north of Lac La Biche, heavy rescue arrives at the scene of a complex wreck. A bucket truck for stringing power lines is down.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be driving that home.
The top-heavy truck caught a wheel in the soft snow, veered down the steep embankment, and flipped over on its side in 3 feet of snow.
Holy buddy, she's deep.
Adam arrived back from BC early this morning. The clients want him to recover the truck without damaging the fiberglass boom arm, worth $250,000.
Thanks, Bill, Adam. Nice to meet you, Bill. You too, man.
You're dealing with big dollar equipment, huge companies. You can't hold customers up. You got to get their out of the ditch, you get them moving. People want it now and now and now.
But the work can't start until Colin arrives with the wrecker.
Colin's probably ran out of fuel somewhere between here and there. I don't know what it is with fuel in that man.
All right, well, we're here on the scene. Put together a little plan of action and get this thing out of the ditch.
But Adam's not letting Colin live down last night's mistake.
Why didn't you fill it up when you went to Edmonton and back?
I did fill it up when I went to Edmonton.
So you fill it up when you come back from Edmonton?
No.
Why not? Don't I always harp at you about fuel?
Yeah, you harp at me about everything.
At the end of the day, I really like the guy. I like working with him. I just kind of wish he would progress a little more. We're probably lucky to have him because he takes all the constructive criticism I give him.
There you are, see? There, pumpkin.
He can call me all the nicknames he wants to call me. If Adam's picking on you and being a bully, it's because he loves you.
He's a big dirty, this one. We're not gonna hurt nothing going around that. That'll give us a bit more lift too, right?
The thing is with a bucket truck, They're a lot heavier, they're a lot taller, and once they flop onto their side, they're a lot harder to get back onto their wheels. It's a hard pull, just because the angle we're on and...
Yeah, you've got the tandem and the medium-duty wrecker when you should have 2 tandem wreckers up there.
Phil will get on the front end when he gets here, front end Phil.
Flipping the top-heavy boom truck would be the perfect job for the rotator, but all Adam has is Colin's wrecker and Phil's 5-ton, nicknamed the Army truck.
Technically, we don't have the equipment to do this job properly. All we can do is work with the stuff we have.
It's what it is. It's Adam's call. It's Adam's show.
And what if I look like an idiot or I can't do it? That's what I worry about.
To even make the attempt, Adam has to shut down one of the most important economic lifelines in the country.
When you get backed up, then we'll shut the road down and we'll both get into place.
Copy that. Okay, hold all traffic.
They wanted to have a picnic in the center line, so they closed it.
Adam, you want to start bringing that in now?
Bring her in, yeah.
Adam's first step, pull the 50,000-pound truck onto its wheel. Then Colin will pull it gradually upward along the length of the ditch and onto the highway.
Pulling. Let it go on your right one. Want to do more with your high one, right? I'm gonna bite in, that's all I need to do.
The spades on HR-68 raise the tires off the road and use the weight of the wrecker to dig into the ice.
Yeah, these teeth aren't gonna let us do it. Not a hope in hell.
Adam's waiting for a set of custom cleats designed to anchor in extreme cold conditions.
It's just so icy.
With no grip on the frozen pavement, the 2 trucks just don't have enough weight.
Until we can get the trucks anchored, we can't do diddly.
So Adam changes the plan.
We'll hold their foot on the brake, keep her revved up.
With HR-68 lowered back onto its wheels, Adam's hoping they can provide enough traction.
I got my foot on the brakes.
Are they dynamited on? Don't roll back, whatever you do. Whoa! We'll hold your foot on the brake, keep her revved up.
Oil patch traffic is backing up on northern Alberta's Highway 881.
Why'd they close it? Like, you use it when it's closed. Closed means closed.
I got my foot on the brakes.
Are they dynamited on?
Adam makes a last-ditch effort to get a heavy boom arm truck upright and back on the road.
Don't roll back, whatever you do. Whoa!
The extra weight of it, where it was down the embankment, it definitely weighed more than my truck did.
I don't think we're gonna get her. Get back your lines off, we're done. Get off the road.
Completely on hook?
Yep.
For the first time in years, Adam has to abandon a job.
What? I'm the cat again, or you gotta think on this dude?
She's in there.
Wow.
It's frozen in there. Once we get it flopped over, it's no problem, but...
You just see how disappointed he is that we didn't get the job done.
Get your straps off, get back to the yard, and shut her down for the day.
What are we gonna do about this?
Don't worry about it, that's my job to worry about it.
But Adam refuses to be beaten. He calls for the one piece of equipment that could make the difference.
Yeah, this is Jimmy.
We can't get her up. There just ain't no way we're gonna get this up without the rotator. Yeah, I think the rotator would be a handy piece of equipment to have on this bucket truck. It's definitely got the power to suck it up onto the road.
After a slow start to the winter for Jamie and Hope, the rotator hasn't turned a wheel in weeks.
It's hard for me to want to sit here at the shop when, there's so much business going on there. Oh, it's killing me to stay here, you know that? Freaking killing me. I know how hard it is to work in these mountains without a rotator. You need it.
The next morning, Jamie makes a bold move.
There's a job waiting for it. I have work for this truck. We've come to realize the responsibility that we have to keep those highways open, keep that transportation flowing on those highways.
But Jamie's responsibilities in Alberta could come with a big cost on the coke.
The rotator has always been our flagship vehicle here, our best, biggest, baddest recovery machine that separated us from everybody else. Moving our flagship rotator to Alberta, it's a hard decision for me to make because I know that I may need it here at some point in time.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Fleets all over the road.
The biggest wreck of the season
It's a damn tangled mess.
explodes on Jamie's doorstep.
Yeah, Jamie and his rotator must be all excited.
But it's all up to Howie
The fist of God came down on it.
to get the highway open
I'm all by myself.
without the one truck he really needs.
No rotator, no backup.
Ah.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
5 wrecks in one.
How the hell did he do that?
When a semi plows off a bridge, stranding holiday travelers,
Be careful.
and forcing Jamie's newest driver
I hope John can pull this off.
to take on a raging river
John, up. Go up.
with his recovery falling apart. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster because closure is not an option.
What's the forecast for the hill? It was bare and wet before, now it smells nice underneath.
Christmas is just 3 days away.
Now, this is Christmas.
The busiest time of year on BC's Coquihalla Highway. And a bad time for drivers to battle icy roads.
Let's drop temp just enough to turn it into a catering. They have the super plow and the single plow going up the hill there.
Well, we have a light snowfall up over the summit at the moment. Air temperature of 0, road of 2.
Plow drivers like Michelle McKenna work through the night to keep the highway open.
If you're coming back down the hill, throw some sand out.
It's a full assault on the mountain.
We got trucks as many as we can get on your way toward you at this point.
But Highway 5 is already turning to chaos.
He's in the median ditch and his trailer's sticking out on the hammer lane.
Time for Al from Quiring Towing to go to work.
That's the green goblin up.
The truck was in a 30 or 40 foot deep ravine, nosed in.
The semi was heading northbound when the driver lost control, plowed off the road, and spun into a jackknife. The position of the wreck will make it tough. But with the Christmas freight and travelers, Al wants to keep one lane open.
Should be able to get it out. I'm just waiting for Gord to come and grab hold of the ass end of this thing. This ravine is pretty steep here.
Just before 2 a.m.,
Welcome to the party, Gord.
Al's partner, Gord Boyd, pulls up to the scene.
We got a truck and trailer in the ditch facing the wrong way.
Their biggest challenge will be keeping the fully loaded trailer from tipping onto its side.
This is gonna be fun.
Al will rig 2 lines to straighten out the rig. Gord will pull on the back end and redirect a second line via Al's bumper to hold the semi upright.
So if it did flip, Gord could actually hold it using my truck as an anchor. Just balance the load, you might have to tug a little bit.
Yeah, ready? Let's see if we can finesse this puppy out of here.
You had to have 2 points of pull. You had to have pull from the side, and you had to have pull from the back. You could not have done that with one truck.
Right off the stern, letting the cable out on the front bumper. Balanced it.
But I think I need to pull ahead a little bit. I'm getting pretty close here. These jobs usually happen in 3 or 4 short pulls. They never happen in one long continuous pull. Just freewheel the right one.
Yeah, that's good, Gord.
While Gord repositions,
There you go. I gotta run this other line down to the front.
Okay.
Al needs to straighten out the tractor.
So we can back it out with a little bit of finesse. Back it up onto the road and maintain the vehicle in the lane that we're working in.
Do it in one lane. Do it as quickly as possible because you don't know what's coming around that corner next.
Say when.
I think you're pretty good there, Gord.
Absolutely amazing with 2 guys who know what the hell they're doing can accomplish.
I'm just glad that you were here.
Yeah, no.
We never had traffic stopped once. We did that job in 1 lane of traffic, and the truck was still drivable after we got him out.
The next morning, at Jamie Davis's new Alberta dispatch, the boss is back on the road.
This is the first time I've been in the rotator in 6 months.
The last trip before I shut down for Christmas.
With the holidays, Jamie is short-staffed, and he's got a long list of towing jobs for his regular customers around Edmonton.
It's a chance for me to jump in the truck and just go do a job, and it happens to be the coldest day of the year because it is cold. There's a double B-train tanker in the ditch.
An overnight storm has left wrecks all over the roads.
They said there was a big wreck between the 11 and the 11A.
Semi versus a car, that's a major job to pull that out of there.
But Jamie's too busy with simple tows to tackle any big recoveries.
It just beats a guy up driving by all these crashes, but I got my plate filled, so I got my jobs to do, and that's Alberta. Very icy right here. It's a pretty treacherous day.
Feels good to get back in the truck again, you know.
But this weather is tough, even on Jamie's most powerful wrecker, the rotator.
All the hydraulics are moving so slow. Even with the pump on and running.
When it gets that cold, things don't move in a hurry.
Here we go. This is the kind of day where things will happen later in the day.
With Jamie tied up in Alberta, He'll be counting on his BC crew to deal with any wrecks back home.
There's so much going on, it's almost overwhelming for me. I have to trust that these guys are gonna do the job for us.
Two hours north of Hope.
Wow, quite the distance down. Rushing water. The hood's probably ripped off, so we'll have to try and recover that.
BC lead driver John is one of the newest members of Jamie's team.
Oh, look at that one in the water.
He'll have to step up in a hurry.
This one's gonna be a challenge. How the hell did he do that?
Late yesterday, a tractor hauling a load of campers hit an icy corner, knocking out a railing and plunging off the bridge into the river below. John left to scout the scene right away, but the sun was down by the time he arrived.
He hit the bridge pretty hard. He took all the railing from one side of the bridge right off the bridge to the other side.
The location made the wreck too dangerous to tackle in the dark. Drivers have been stuck all night.
Been away for 2 weeks. It'd be nice to get home.
The main route for communities north of Whistler, BC, Highway 99, is completely blocked, stranding holiday travelers at the worst possible time.
Could be the biggest job of the year. I hope John can pull this off. I need him to do that.
It's down 50, 60 feet into the creek. Trailers sticking up, trucks destroyed, travel trailers all over the place.
This wreck has everything that could go wrong written all over it.
Wow, quite the distance down.
2 hours north of Hope, BC.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
A multi-part wreck has shut down Highway 99 2 days before Christmas.
This is one of the biggest jobs of the season. Guy over a bridge, off a bridge deck, and it's got campers on the back. This isn't just come and hook this thing up and pull it out in 20 minutes.
So far, Jamie hasn't been sold on John, his new lead driver in BC.
This'll be fun.
Today will be John's real test.
I need him to take care of it, and hope he can do it.
Highway's wanted to open by 10 a.m. That's not gonna happen. My ultimate time goal right now is 3 o'clock to get this out of here and this road reopened.
Phil Renault is on his way in Jamie's new 50-ton wrecker, HR 116, the most powerful truck Jamie has in the BC operation.
How much further's the accident?
On 45 minutes or so.
But for a job this size, even 116 won't be enough. Jamie's called in a big gun, a 60-ton crane.
Whenever someone goes down there, we've got to tie them off because if they get sucked into the water.
Oh yeah, you're gone.
We're on a bridge. We're 60, 70 feet up in the air to a straight drop into the water. It's snowing, it's icy, it's cold.
The big baby's here, we can get her done.
With the tractor, trailer, and the campers, Jamie's team is faced with 5 separate recoveries.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Phil.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
The single-lane wooden bridge can't support the weight of the crane plus the load.
Isn't that sweet?
The operator will have to set up on the road and extend his boom for the lift.
Then we'll take that trailer off, then we'll see about getting that one out.
Safety chains and straps were put in place for added security during transport. And the 3 campers are also connected to ball hitches, mounted on the main trailer.
The first trailer, it's still attached on the ball, yet it's dangling off the main trailer at a pretty good angle.
You can get your hook on it and just pull it back, then we can secure it.
How sturdy is this trailer? I don't need to be taken out before Christmas.
None of us do.
John quickly secures the trailer to keep it from slipping further.
Trailer's secure.
Okay.
John will rig 2 lines from HR 116 to the front and back of the first camper. They'll pull the camper back onto the trailer deck. Once it's stable, John will rig it so the crane can lift it free before they tackle the next camper.
That should be good.
Let me know when that tire touches. So far, so good. We've got the trailer back up onto the main trailer. We're gonna back the crane in. We'll hook him up and just get it out one at a time. Hooked around.
That's perfect, buddy.
Clear! Get clear!
They're hoping to wiggle and muscle the hitch free to get the camper off the deck.
The ball looks like it's close to snapping out. No, it's not coming off there.
Let me come down and take a look.
Like that lever's got to come up.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Someone has to go down onto the wreck and release the hitch.
If it's gonna go that way, so stay upstream of it.
I'm the head guy in charge, and I've always been taught in life, do not assign a job to somebody else you're not willing to go do yourself.
You think I've done this before?
There's always a risk. Once you hit it, it could pop off right away.
I have a 3-pound sledge. You want to try it?
So if you lift it and pound it with the hammer on the front.
Released.
You come loose?
It's out.
Perfect. Okay, before you do anything, let me lift.
Yeah. Well, before you do anything, let me get out.
Yeah. Okay, coming up, guys. How's it looking?
It's up above. Keep going.
Heads up.
Okay, I'm gonna boom down so you can get your rigging off.
Okay, hold. That's good.
The crane can now move the camper out of the way.
One trailer off, 2 more to go.
Bring it down another 4 feet.
John rigs up the second camper for the crane.
You okay?
Yep. Good.
This is a tough wreck, especially for a guy coming from the city, a guy who hasn't worked the mountains.
Okay, he's on his way down.
Once again, John will have to release the hitch by hand.
My feet are braced on whatever I can brace them on, and if I slip, I can slide right underneath this trailer and straight down in the water.
It's dicey for John because he's right in harm's way. You just be careful.
160 miles southeast, Ken Monkhouse is heading to a call up a remote logging road.
Me and my Forest Service roads that I can't seem to get away from no matter what I do. I've had a few white knuckle rides, I won't kid you about that.
One of Jamie's longtime drivers, Ken.
If I try to come back down backwards, you need to end up in a ditch or over the embankment and die.
Had a close call last season.
There it goes.
On another mountain back road.
Look out! I'm okay now, it's all good.
This year, Ken's not working for Jamie.
Always looking for the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, I guess, but Ken's gone right now to work for another company.
He's a great guy. Ken is a great guy.
Today, Ken's working with Jordy DePerrin.
Yeah, Ken Monkhouse is working for me.
Jordy runs Mission Towing, a fourth-generation family business.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard. They're big shoes to fill. For me, that's the biggest thing is, what would my grandpa do? How would my grandpa do this?
I always tell him, I haven't got big shoes, and they're not that big to fill. Just do the job right.
But this time, the pressure is on Ken to do the job right. This is his first time working with the boss.
Huh, somebody didn't like their anymore. This car is burnt. All the wheels are burned off. The glass is all exploded. Basically, it's just a shell of a car.
It's a mess. Nothing salvageable.
So how do you want to do it?
A rule of thumb is always turn it around and keep the heavy end up front. That's steers. Block off one of these trees and spin it sideways. Grab the front end, take the front end out first.
So we take those good old trees and we put a chain and some block and tackle.
Okay. Take it right to you. Beautiful. Right there. Now it's facing the right way. Once we spin it around, we've got to get up to the main road out of this little goat trail that we're in. Good enough.
Good there?
Beautiful.
It's not going to stay on the wheel dollies getting it up this hill. We're going to have to be a little bit crude and drag it up to the top of the hill.
This is off-road towing. The whole time I'm thinking, just make it to the road, make it to the road. Oh, there's the engine. That sucks.
I've moved hundreds of burnt cars before, and I've never had a motor come out like that.
A little bit of a move, and what was holding that engine in just let go. Just take it right up, Ken. Yep. Drop it on the road. So now we've got to come back down, rehook it. It's part of doing those jobs in the bush. Good.
Take a couple chains and a strap, we'll wrap it around the motor. I'll lift it up with the tow truck, drive it up to the top of the hill, bing, bang, boom.
It's a sigh of relief that this engine is now at the top. Let's just get this car loaded and let's go.
Good. I don't think this is how they do it in the factory when they make them.
Beautiful. You work too hard.
I like working hard.
That was my first time working with Ken. He wasn't the give-up kind of a guy. He kept going at it.
Everything went fairly well. Jordy's happy, and we got it done. It was a good feeling. Pretty happy.
At the bridge, John climbs farther down the trailer deck to unhitch the second camper.
We can't rush this stuff.
We use a piece of rope as a safety line. So I've got one hand wrapped around this rope.
Go!
Right to your hand.
But I'm hanging on to it, making sure that that hand doesn't release or let go while I'm using my other hands to manipulate the hitch to get it to release.
Hang on, he's undoing the safety change, Ralph.
Chains are free.
Okay, safety chains are free. Okay, it's unlocked now. Just hang on, he's gonna get out of there.
We got the hitch off, and then I actually had to cut the strap on the other side of the trailer.
Down to take tension.
Lift a little. Okay, hold it right there.
Okay, hang still.
Here I am underneath this trailer, so I gotta make sure that the crane's got all this tension. If I cut that strap sitting underneath it, and he's not secure.
On BC's Highway 99.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh? I see Jamie's Thunder up there.
Holiday traffic has been at a standstill since last night.
Okay, these guys are on that one.
A tractor trailer carrying 3 campers burst through the guardrails on a single-lane bridge and landed in a rushing river.
Tell him to take tension.
Lift a little.
Jamie's new BC lead, John, is trying to release the second camper. As he cuts the final transport strap,
John, you be careful.
he needs to make sure he's out of the way if the trailer swings free.
Can you come towards me a little bit? Okay, I'm clear.
Highway 99 has been closed for almost 20 hours, and that's weighing on John.
Being the new guy, there's a lot of pressure on me to get the job done on a timely manner.
With the camper securely on the ground, John assesses the next challenge, and he doesn't like what he sees.
That trailer's underneath the tires of this truck. The third trailer, it's the worst of the bunch. It's completely off the main trailer, and it's actually twisted underneath.
There's no way that we're going to recover this thing all in one piece.
"140 miles south. Ken Monkhouse's boss, Jordy, is en route to another recovery.
We're climbing the Chehalis Forest Service Road, which is a log road that goes straight up this mountain. We have a customer that went up here fishing, and a freak snowstorm hit. The truck slid, and it's gone over the bank. Luckily, he's okay.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good to see you. Wow.
But the truck is far from okay, and it's stuck in a bad spot.
It's pretty intense. It's a little bit more of just a little recovery. It's quite challenging, actually, looking at it. The problem is all these trees that have fallen here.
Trust me, I hit them all on the way down.
I believe it. Wow, you're lucky. I'm going down the bank and I see all these trees and stumps sticking up. I'm looking at the angles of the path that's got to come up the trees, the stumps that are sticking out of the ground. It's like a path that goes straight to where my wrecker's sitting. I've got one shot to put this thing onto its wheels. If I don't put this on its wheels right away and it drags over 5 feet first and then flips onto its wheels, it's gonna make my job a lot worse. Unreal. That is definitely a challenging recovery.
With Ken Monkhouse taking the burnt-out car to the scrapyard,
I want to be right in the boom, like right here.
Jordy's brought a young mechanic with no towing experience to help out.
We're pulling 10,000 pounds of weight at least. This job here is the maximum that I do with this wrecker. Out of my way.
Do you want them to cross over?
No, I don't. Oh my goodness. This terrain is just absolutely crazy to get through.
Jordy rigs to the pickup suspension.
Okay, let's go back up. I have one chance to put this truck onto its wheels. It's got to land on its wheels. Physics are right, it should flip. Come on, baby.
Back on Highway 99, Jamie's crew is looking for a spot to chain up the third camper pinned under the trailer.
You couldn't have put it in the faster water.
I can get on the axle!
Can ya?
But time is not on their side.
Almost there.
Oh!
Whoa.
Darkness is just 2 hours away.
Okay, he's got it around the back of the trailer, so now he's just got to figure out how to hook up.
John now has to rig the chains around the axle so the crane can try to lift the camper.
There's nowhere to step. The water's deep, and it's running fast. I'm down there crawling around, trying to see what I can get at, what I can't get at, where I can hook and where I can't.
Boom down!
Boom down.
Hold!
Hold.
Can I hook to here? Can I step at this spot? Am I gonna fall? We hooked up to the axles, just like we did on all the other trailers.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Thinking they would just pick it up and bring it out as it's coming up.
Son of a bitch.
Do I have it? You're bringing frame up only.
BC's Highway 99 has been shut down for over 24 hours. And Jamie's depending on his new lead driver, John, to get it open.
Boom down!
Boom down.
Hold!
But a badly damaged camper is stuck under the wrecked trailer.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Son of a bitch.
You're bringing frame up only. Everything else is staying behind.
It's just ripping apart. I'm shaking my head. Pieces of the trailer are flying out. Water's running so fast, they're gone before you could even think about catching them.
Down! Back down!
There's nothing we can do about it now. It's gone.
Keep lowering.
Hold!
Whoa, right there, stop.
After their failed attempt, John at least has access to remove the final safety chain.
You be careful. The water gets him pinned against the rock and he can't get out, he'll drown fast. Okay, go ahead, lift. Can you swing it towards the trailer? Forget it, it's okay, go ahead.
These trailers are built as a unit. They're only made out of tin and wood. The trailer was so compromised, there's nothing to secure, so it just tore apart.
The campers are out. But now Jamie's crew has to tackle the heavy part of the recovery with less than 2 hours of daylight.
Working in the dark in a river, not gonna happen. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't expect them to do it. Not safe.
John wants to separate the tractor from the trailer and haul them up one at a time.
On a truck and a trailer unit, you've got a fifth wheel plate and a kingpin on the trailer. And what it does is when you back the truck up underneath the trailer, the kingpin hooks into the fifth wheel and it latches, it locks in place.
It won't release unless the tractor is level with the trailer. John rigs to the tractor so Phil can lift with HR-116 while the crane lifts the back end.
We'll get around the axle, but I can get around the frame.
Let's do that. We got a couple hours of sunlight, and then we're in the dark.
140 miles south on the logging road.
Come on, baby.
Jordy DePerrin from Mission Towing
Physics are right, it should flip.
has just one chance to flip the pickup into position so it lines up with the pathway between the tree stumps.
There we go.
The truck lands on its wheels. Inside my head, I'm just like, yes. That truck was in the perfect spot for the second stage of that recovery.
But Jordy still has to get the wreck through a minefield of brush.
So the thing right now, we're walking it over the tree. It's two lines, it's kind of walking over top of it, letting it roll over like it was driving over it.
There's a path about 7 feet between these two stumps. I needed to come over top of this and ride through it. They used 2 lines, and I walked it, so the truck's moving a little at a time. It's like grabbing with your hands and climbing, same kind of an idea to bring it up. The worst part of the recovery is I can't see the pickup truck from where the tow truck is parked. I'm relying on McLean, who is not a tower.
Just watch it. I'm gonna lift. Should come over that log.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You snapped the log right in half.
It went right through the log?
Yeah.
Perfect. We never said it was gonna come out pretty.
Yep.
After rolling his truck in last week's snowstorm, the pickup's owner sees the damage up close.
That's my baby, and it doesn't look like it's doing well right now. Wow. You guys are amazing. Yeah.
You're alive, you know, that's
am.
the main thing.
Yeah.
What
wow.
comes to mind right now? What do you think when you look at this after seeing it on wheels on the road?
Oops.
Right.
I can't believe the brunt that cab took. And the fact you're still standing here talking to us about it, that's the other crazy part.
I'm very, very fortunate.
He's very lucky that the situation worked out as it did.
Job well done, McLean. Not bad for a rookie.
Yeah, not bad for my first time.
Back on Highway 99, John's rigging up the tractor to HR 116 so he and Phil can try to separate it from the trailer.
So that we can just pull the trailer out and then tackle the truck by itself.
The crane will raise the back end while Phil lifts the tractor.
We're running out of daylight. Hopefully this goes a little bit quicker than those trailers did.
Phil, pull backward.
You need to go up.
To release the kingpin, they need to lift and even out the angle to reduce the gap between the tractor and trailer.
Keep going. Okay, you're clear of the post.
They've leveled it out as much as they can. But as John tries to release the fifth wheel plate,
It's just too much torque or pressure. Either the trailer's twisted in such an angle, the truck's twisted in such a way, it's just not gonna release for us.
John re-rigs for a better angle on the lift, and they try it again.
Get out of there, just pull it up a bit and see what happens.
Pull it up a bit. I'm clear, yeah.
Watch yourself, bud.
Way too much gap.
On Highway 99, 2 hours north of Hope, BC.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh?
New lead driver John is running out of daylight. He needs to separate the dangling trailer and tractor. So far, the kingpin is holding firm.
The biggest part of the whole recovery that's eating at me was getting the truck out of the water. It had been in there already for a day and a half.
We're trying to take the pressure off the kingpin.
Pull it up a bit and see what happens.
If they can even out the angle of the wreck, the kingpin should release.
Hold!
This unit's not stable. Even though nobody's touching anything at the time, the trailer itself can move or shift on you just because you've manipulated a little bit of weight off of it.
I didn't touch nothing.
Pull it up a bit. Nothing's happening. Still got too much gap.
There's too much downforce angle on the trailer towards the truck. So it's not gonna come free. There's nothing more we can do with that.
Let's get the crane on and see what we can do with the crane.
That's all we can do now, I guess.
They'll have to lift the tractor and trailer onto the road together.
And we're going to move the crane closer to the bridge.
HR 116 and the crane have to switch places for the crane to lift the cab.
Go where he wants to be.
That puts the crane in a position where he can get hooked onto the tractor and lift the tractor out of the water. And as he's bringing the tractor up, 116 is going to pull the trailer back.
Where?
We have to lift and pull. We can't just lift because of the rocks. Plus the retaining wall that we have to get up and over too.
Sunset is now less than an hour away.
You're faster than I am, Ralph.
Keep going.
Oh! The box is caught on that post.
With it being up against the pylons, it created more of a problem for us.
We're gonna have to move.
HR 116 has to reposition to get the trailer away from the post.
You just got to do stuff to make motion forward, right? Something ain't working, just change the plan.
We'll just have to keep positioning ourselves every once in a while. Okay, lift up. He's got the weight now, so we'll be able to lift it right up and out of the ditch.
I'm standing by the crane. I'm hearing the alarms.
If the crane surpasses its capacity, an alarm will sound and the crane will shut down, or much worse. This operator narrowly escapes with his life.
Keep going.
I'm a little concerned. Are we at capacity really keep going? I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
Keep going.
On Highway 99, heavy rescue plans to lift a tractor trailer out of the river.
I'm hearing the alarms. I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
It's just too heavy. I'm trying to get it closer and I can't.
The truck is too heavy for the crane to lift up the bank safely.
Just get lined up so that you can get it so that it'll come right out this way. That might just give us enough.
If the wrecker can pull the wreck in closer to the edge, the crane operator can retract his boom, increasing his lifting power.
Snug your line up there a bit and then I'll lift.
With daylight fading, it's the last chance to get the truck out before dark.
I originally told the crew that we'd be out of there by 3:30. It's hit 3:30 and we're still got more to get out.
Okay, you're clear of the no post.
We're almost all the way out. Just one more pull and she'll be out of here.
The wreck is on the road and level.
Oh, there we go.
Finally, John is able to release the kingpin.
Well, that's a long time coming.
Our concern right now is it's getting dark. It's starting to get cold again, so it's going to ice up. We need to get the rest of this stuff out of here, get this road opened up for everybody else.
John and Phil work to move the wreckage so travelers can finally get moving.
We knew it was closed.
We thought it might open at 4, but now they say it's going to open at 8 o'clock this evening.
Well, there's always pressure to open the road. This is a situation here where you can't even let traffic by.
They still have to load the campers, but Jamie's crew decides to open a lane.
We're gonna let the traffic that's here go, because we got a lady here that's got a baby.
Okay. I'll just pull up this side and they can scoot around this way.
Yep. We're gonna get you moving. And we're gonna get you guys going. Okay? The crane's moved. We're gonna let traffic go, and then I can get into position and he can load us.
After more than 27 hours, traffic is finally moving on Highway 99. While John oversees final cleanup.
John's working his way up the respect meter with me.
Jamie's got his confidence in me, so I'm very happy for that.
He's proven himself out there in the field. You know, you can't argue that.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
We don't have to spend the night.
No, we're out of here. We're gonna head home.
It's exhilarating. We got the job done. We got the road reopened. The vehicles are loaded on the respective units. The trucks are ready to pull out. And everybody's gonna be home for Christmas. It's perfect.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch
Ready to go?
brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup.
Whoa!
And a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour.
Hey! Slow down!
With an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! No! Stop!